Good morning, good morning. This is Thomas Taylor III, February 16th, Tuesday. I just want to spend a little bit of time with you this morning. So this morning, the question is, where do you feel one of the richest places in the world is? Now, for those who know the answer, don't spoil it for everybody else. But some might say Tahiti. Some may even say Dubai, right? And yes, those are great places. But today, I want to share with you one of the richest places of the world is the graveyard. Yep, I said it. It's the graveyard. And you might ask yourself, why is that? And the answer is because that's where some of the greatest books that were never written reside. Some of the greatest movies that were never produced reside. Some of the greatest poems that were never written reside. Some of the greatest businesses, profit and nonprofit businesses reside. Why is that, ladies and gentlemen? That's because when death comes knocking, the question is, are you going to be empty with everything that you gave the world, everything, or are you going to die full and allow the graveyard to be the recipient of the gift that God has given you? So over the weekend, I watched a movie with my wife, which is One Night in Miami by Regina King. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a great movie. Well, there's a scene in there with Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Jim Brown, and as well as Sam Cooke. And what they talk about is they start jarring with back and forth with Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay at the time, because they realized that he was a little bit nervous. And then he admitted, he said, when he fought Sonny Liston, he wasn't sure that he was going to win. Now, if you understand Muhammad Ali, he always said that I'm the greatest, I'm the prettiest, nobody can beat me. So reporters had asked him, not Nui, but reporters had asked him, Cassius Clay, why do you call yourself the greatest and you barely just won a fight? And he still continued to say, because I am the greatest, I am the prettiest. Why is that? Now think about it. What do we call Muhammad Ali today? We call him the greatest. Now, when he was in that fight, he wasn't sure if he was going to win. But ladies and gentlemen, he still got inside that ring. So use me as an example. If I don't believe that I'm one of the greatest inspirational speakers in the world, why would somebody else believe it? So just maybe one day, somebody may say, hey, you know that brother Thomas Taylor III? He's one of the greatest inspirational speakers in the world. Right? Well, I have to get outside of my own way, you guys. I got to do Facebook Lives, right? I got to create podcasts to get out of me what God has placed inside of me. Now, I'm not always going to get it right. I'm going to mess up. I'm going to fumble. But it's not going to stop me, and it's not going to prevent me from coming back and do it again, right? So I ask you, right? The question is, that thing that's inside of you, are you going to allow the grave to be the recipient of what God placed inside of you? Or are you going to put yourself in a position, win, lose, or draw, right? Not based upon the results, but just start to work towards that thing that's inside of you, that's bigger than you, to help a lot of people that you don't even know, you haven't even met to this day. But what's inside of you can help release somebody else from where they are. But you don't know that, you don't realize that until you actually get out there and try to do it. So I encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, do not allow the graveyard to be the recipient of what God placed inside of you. Your gift that you have. Go out there and share it with the world. This is Thomas Taylor III. And until we meet again, make it a great day. I'm going to continue these lives. I'm in the process of creating an actual podcast, doing some things on Clubhouse, to keep the momentum that I have going, right, to help those, to keep people inspired, right? So, but again, I implore you to get out of your own way, you guys, and live the life that God has ordained for you. Until we speak again, make it a great day.